Welcome back to Next Gen Auto Hub. In 1937, a new chapter in American automotive history began, one that would define the meaning of the full-size SUV for decades to come. That year, GMC unveiled its version of the Suburban, a tough, all-purpose vehicle built for families, workers, and soldiers alike. It wasn't just another car, it was a pioneer. The 1937 GMC Suburban marked the beginning of a legacy that would span nearly a century, becoming one of the longest-running and most respected nameplates in the world. The late 1930s were a time of transformation. America was recovering from the Great Depression, and people were looking for vehicles that could serve both work and leisure. Pickup trucks were gaining popularity for their utility, while sedans dominated the roads for family transport. GMC saw a gap, a need for something that could combine the comfort of a passenger car with the strength and capacity of a truck. Thus, the Suburban was born. The 1937 GMC Suburban was based on the brand's half-ton truck chassis, giving it durability far beyond that of typical passenger cars. Yet, it was enclosed, comfortable, and designed to carry people up to 8 passengers rather than just cargo. This simple concept would go on to inspire generations of SUVs that followed. Its innovation lay in its balance, a utilitarian frame paired with a civilized interior, capable of handling both rough backroads and urban streets with ease. Visually, the 1937 Suburban had a design that reflected the era's industrial confidence. Its body was all steel, a major advancement at a time when many competitors still relied on wood for framing. The bold front grille, vertical chrome bars, and rounded fenders gave it a purposeful yet stylish presence. The long, wagon-like body featured 2 doors and a rear cargo area accessed by a split tailgate, allowing easy loading and unloading of goods or luggage. In many ways, it looked like a cross between a delivery van and a family sedan, and that's exactly what made it revolutionary. Under the hood, the GMC Suburban shared its powertrain with GMC's light-duty trucks. It was powered by a straight-six engine, delivering around 85 horsepower, modest by today's standards but robust for its time. The engine was paired with a 3-speed manual transmission, channeling power to the rear wheels. This setup provided strong low-end torque, essential for carrying passengers, luggage, or work equipment across rough terrain. Its truck-based suspension made it rugged and dependable, while its enclosed cabin offered comfort rare in vehicles of its class. The interior of the 1937 Suburban reflected its dual-purpose nature. Simple and durable, the dashboard featured metal surfaces, minimal instrumentation, and functional controls. Bench seats were upholstered in basic but sturdy materials, designed to withstand heavy use. Despite its utilitarian focus, passengers appreciated the surprisingly smooth ride and spaciousness. It was one of the few vehicles of its time that could transport large groups comfortably without resorting to buses or heavy trucks. The timing of the Suburban's debut was perfect. As America's economy improved, the need for versatile vehicles grew. Businesses used the Suburban for deliveries and transport, while families adopted it for long-distance travel. Law enforcement agencies and the U.S. military also took notice. The Suburban's durability made it an ideal platform for government service, and by the early 1940s, versions were already being adapted for military use, including as troop and equipment carriers. During World War II, production shifted toward wartime efforts, but the Suburban's role only strengthened its reputation. Its tough design proved it could handle the harshest conditions, from muddy rural roads to rugged mountain passes. After the war, GMC resumed civilian production, and the Suburban became an icon of the growing post-war American lifestyle, one centered around family travel, adventure, and the open road. What made the 1937 GMC Suburban so important was not just its performance, but its vision. It represented a new way of thinking about vehicles, not merely as tools for work, but as companions for life. It combined practicality, power, and passenger comfort in a way that foreshadowed the modern SUV decades before the term even existed. Over the years, the Suburban name would evolve, growing larger, stronger, and more luxurious. Yet every generation owes its DNA to that first 1937 model, the original trailblazer that started it all. The idea of a vehicle that could serve families during the week, haul goods on the weekend, and survive decades of hard use was born right there, in that steel-bodied Pioneer. Today, when you see a massive SUV cruising the highway or tackling an off-road trail, you're looking at a legacy that began with the 1937 GMC Suburban. It wasn't just a product of its time, it was a vision ahead of it. Strong, capable, and enduring, the 1937 Suburban laid the foundation for an entire category of vehicles that would go on to define American mobility for generations. Thanks for watching Next Gen Auto Hub, and as always, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep driving toward the future.